Alexander of Macedon was raised on Homer. He supposedly slept with a copy of the Iliad under his pillow, a dagger tucked beside it. He wanted more than anything to be Achilles the hero, who chose a short, blazing life over a long, forgettable one. By 20, he was king. By 25, he had defeated the Persian Empire, the largest the world had ever seen. By 30, his armies had reached India. He didn't just want territory. He wanted to matter permanently, cosmically, beyond the reach of death itself. And for a while, it worked. He became a legend in his own lifetime. Men debated whether he was a god. But somewhere past the Indus River, his soldiers, exhausted, homesick, having marched thousands of miles from anything familiar, refused to go further. There was more world out there. Alexander knew it, but he couldn't reach it. The most powerful man who ever lived got everything he wanted. Every war, every city, every empire he set his eyes on. And then one day, he sat down and cried like a child. Not because he lost something, because he won everything, and it still wasn't enough. His name was Alexander the Great, and what happened to him is the exact thing that's probably going to happen to you too, unless you understand why he wept. Stay with me. Because this isn't really a story about a Macedonian king who died in 323 BC. It's about the trap you're walking into right now, today, without even noticing. The story of Alexander weeping comes to us centuries later, most famously through the writer Plutarch, who was reflecting on how many other worlds a philosopher named Democritus believed existed. Whether Alexander actually cried is almost beside the point. The image survived because it says something true. Here is a man who got everything. Every war he fought, he won. Every city he wanted, he took. And the emotion historians and storytellers attach to him at the edge of his success is not triumph, it's grief. Ask yourself why that image has lasted over 2,000 years. It's not because it's about Alexander. It's because it's about a shape all of us recognize. The shape of getting what you wanted and finding the want is still there, unchanged, staring back at you. There's a name philosophers give to this: the hedonic treadmill, the idea that we adapt to what we achieve almost as fast as we achieve it, and the goalpost quietly moves. But I think what Alexander's story shows is something older and sharper than that. It's not just that satisfaction fades. It's that Alexander's entire method of finding meaning conquest could never actually complete itself. He wasn't trying to get somewhere. He was trying to outrun something: insignificance, mortality, the fear that he was, underneath the armor, just a man, like his father, who would die and be replaced. Conquest can expand forever, but it can never arrive. There is no last city that will finally make you feel whole, because the hollowness was never about the number of cities. The Stoics, writing not long after Alexander's death, diagnosed exactly this trap. Epictetus said that wealth doesn't produce satisfaction, and neither does power, because desire itself is the thing that needs addressing, not its objects. You can hand a man the whole world, and if the structure of his wanting is broken, he will stand on top of it and weep, because there's no more world to distract him from himself. So what do we do with this? I don't think the lesson is, don't be ambitious. Alexander's drive built roads, spread ideas, founded cities that still exist. Alexandria bears his name for a reason. Ambition isn't the villain here. The villain is unexamined ambition wanting more without ever asking what the wanting is actually for. There's a version of this story, maybe apocryphal, but worth sitting with, where the philosopher Diogenes meets Alexander. Alexander, the most powerful man alive, asks Diogenes if there's anything he can do for him. Diogenes, sitting in the sun, owning almost nothing, says, "Yes, stand out of my light." Two men. One had conquered the world, the other wanted nothing from it. And history remembers them as equals because one of them had already arrived somewhere, but the other never could. Maybe the real question Alexander's tears leave us with isn't, how do I get more? It's, If I got everything I'm chasing right now, all of it, would I still be looking for the next horizon? If the answer is yes, the problem was never the horizon. That's it for today. If this made you think, sit with it a while before you scroll to the next thing. Alexander didn't have that luxury. We do. Want to be notified when Claude responds?